All right, guys. Hey, Joe, why don't you lead us off tonight?
Jose, does Eddie say anything to you before he steps into that batter's box for the first time?
Not really. Just give me like heads up, like hi with the hand. But we respect each other, and it's fun compete against him tonight.
Jose, when Rocco came out there, did you initially convince him to keep you in for? He looked like he left the mound. What did you say to him?
Yeah, like well, a bit confused. He came out to ask me if I want that guy. I say for sure I want it, but both of them we forgot it. West are coming first in that inning already, so that's why he had to take me out to the bowling.
Hey, what was the conference with West there? What did he say?
So he came to me and tell me like, hey, don't overthink and just keep executing our plan and try to keep me on the game.
So when Rocco came out, didn't you realize that you had to come out of the game there?
I know that, but when he asked me, I said, yeah, I want this guy. But we already have 2 months busy in the same meeting.
Are you usually able to talk Rocco into giving you another batter?
Yeah, he came to me and asked me if I want that guy, like if I feel ready. I say yes. This guy out.
Hey, Jose, Matt Shoemaker was talking yesterday about kind of not letting negative thoughts creep in when things aren't going your way. How do you kind of do that?
Obviously, like a competitor, like a teammate, like a player, we don't like to lose. That's obviously, but like that's happened already. So I think the most important thing is see what we want, what we can do better. Make that adjustment, turn the pace tonight, and tomorrow is another day, and come to the bullpen with that same energy and try to do our best.
Hey, Jose, Alex Colomé is a veteran. He's closed so many games before. As a fellow pitcher, what have you seen from him so far this season, and what's it been like to kind of watch him?
Obviously we know who's Colomé is. He's been pitching in this league for a year. We know he has great pitcher, but it's a situation or time we pass through. So, but yeah, like I said, he's a veteran. He knows what to do, and we still believe in him, and he's gonna be great. That's why we signed him, and he's here for help us.
Jose, what has this been like to these first 21 games? Just going through everything you guys have.
Tough year. Obviously, we don't wanna be in the position we are right now, but the only thing we can do is just turn the page. Obviously, play. And I think in the end of the day, in the end of the month, the team gonna be in the way we wanna stay. Be on that out there.
Guys, anything else for Jose? Thank you.
Rocco, did the Wes's meeting with Jose slip your mind, or did was that related to something other than just a mound visit?
No, Phil. I was that's on me, and I was locked in on something else at the time. I actually called down to the bullpen to get Robles going, and yes, obviously not a great moment, but obviously I'm more concerned right now about everything that went on in the game and the result and what happened, and a little less so on that. But yeah, that's what happened.
Hey Rocco, what Alex is such a veteran guy, and obviously he knows how to get through these moments. But what do you guys do to maybe help him when he is kind of experiencing what he has these first 21 games?
Yeah, I think a lot of the time, the first thing you do is you show confidence in someone, and you continue to put them out there in situations that they're familiar with and that they've, where Alex has pitched for a long time and pitched very well. And we've seen him. I mean, we've been on the field with him. I know him personally, and I've watched him throw since he was a young man. And yeah, he's going through a tough time right now. And I think we can also help him, with some specific things on the mound to get him back to where he needs to be. And maybe also in some different types of situations, which could also help too. But we will have to obviously do everything we can to help a player going through a difficult time.
Rocco, Rooker homers, Kirilloff gets a double that leads to a run. Jorge drives in the run. Jake gets on base to score a run. How encouraging is it that these are four guys that have been below 200, chipping in finally?
Yeah, I mean, it's actually great. It's exactly what we need. We talk about lengthening our order out and making sure that we get some good production from everyone. And that does a lot of things. I mean, it helps with the energy. It helps with the consistency and at bats, and forces the other team to work too. So those guys did. They contributed. They went out there. They had quality at bats, hit some balls good. Made the pitcher work, and we're going to continue to need that from our entire group. And we've got a few guys with some hot starts and some other guys that hopefully are getting going as we speak.
You get a smile or any kind of show of emotion from Alex after that first hit?
I didn't see anything. I'm not surprised though. He's not one to show a ton of emotion. He's worked hard for that first hit. He's hit some balls really good. He's put himself in a spot to do it, but that's how baseball works. You never know how it's going to come, when it's going to come. All you can do is go out there and square the ball up, and he's done that. And I was very, very happy for him.
You've talked about the need to kind of string together consistency in your at-bats. Is that kind of what you saw out there in the eighth when you guys were able to string a few things together? And I guess, how do you carry that through into these extra inning situations or those continued at-bats in the 10th innings of games like this season so far?
Yeah. When we get guys out there, get guys in scoring position, we have to find ways to battle, to put the ball in play. It's not always about hitting a double or a homer, as we know. We talk about, using the whole field. Sometimes we talk about using the whole bat to just find a way to make it happen. But, we've been in a lot of these close ball games, and they've been tough on us. They haven't gone the way we wanted to in a lot of ways. Even when we feel like we're doing what we want to do, we're not getting the results that we're looking for. And that is tough, and it can be frustrating. I want to make sure that it's not overwhelming to our guys, because we continue to play some really good tight ball games. I mean, the number of extra inning games and the number of these types of ball games that we've played through the first 21 games is it's almost not believable. I mean, it's pretty crazy. And when they don't go your way, what you need to do is pick yourself up and get ready to go the next day. We're not going to play, all of our ball games are not going to play out like this. But when we do have them, we got to know we can go out there and win these kinds of games.
What did you see from Jose in general? And obviously you liked what you heard there from him. Is he getting to that point where you do want to extend him later in games? And I'm guessing you didn't see something that was, it was 2 runs, but it looked like maybe a catchable fly ball and then a blooper on the 2 runs there.
Yeah, I thought Jose threw the ball really well, and he was on track for basically the whole game. Probably had a few little blips where, and then he was able to refine himself again all around. I mean, his stuff was good. It's nothing's really that funny after a game like this, but I wanted to go talk to him and leave him in the game, give him an opportunity to pitch. And he's going to have those opportunities. You know, it's not going to be maybe every start, and we usually don't ride our starters out there to 100, 110 pitches, but he's pitching so well right now that it makes you want to give him those chances and let him keep pitching us towards.
You said earlier that there were specific things you guys had in mind for Colome. Is there like a commonality that you and West to see in his performances early this year, and if you're able to shed any more light onto what those specifics might be?
Yeah, well, Alex is a guy with a very specific skill set. He's a guy that can do different things with his cutter slash slider, and I think it's tweaking that pitch, because that is what he does very well. It's a pitch that plays against right-handed hitters. It's a pitch that plays against left-handed hitters very well. He also mixes in a four-seamer every once in a while, and I think in finding ways to take advantage of that pitch, I think will be very important too. But I do think it comes down to tweaks, because I do think he can do different things with that pitch. He has a good feel for it, and it's going to be the pitch that carries him when he's going well.
Marco, Matt was talking yesterday about kind of not letting negative thoughts kind of creep in. How is that achievable, or is that achievable when things are kind of going this way?
Yeah, I think a lot of the time the goal is to wipe away anything that happens and move forward. With what's gone on, I mean, there's nobody in their right mind that could go through what just has gone on the last 3 weeks and not think about it a little bit, and not at times find yourself wondering what we could do differently and what we could do better. But I do think that you do have to find a way to look up and know that what we do, we talk about preparation all the time, what we do to get ready for our games, putting ourselves in position to go, is something that has worked for us very well and worked for a lot of guys in this clubhouse. So I do think knowing that is in your back pocket is a very nice thing, but you do have to go out there. You have to continue to play hard, which our guys have done. And believe that good things have happened. None of us can tell the future. All we know is what's gone on so far this year. And therefore, we just have to go out there and do what we think is right and what's best for each guy and for the team. And that's what we'll do.
Is there any update on Byron? Did you guys, was it a good session during the game, or?
Yeah, I heard Byron got about 4 consecutive hours of treatment. So he was treated pretty much the whole day, and we're going to continue to treat him tomorrow. And when we get to the ballpark, hopefully we'll have an update on how he's done overnight and gone into the next day.
Otniel Batista en la máquina deportiva.com.